Hello everyone, I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Super Smash Brothers! I voice cracked there, which means I'm not a good announcer. Last time, we started off our adventure by just going over the training mode. Talking about the moveset of the characters, talking about how Smash Brothers works, and how the game works a little bit differently compared to other fighting games, as well as other Smash Brothers games. And this time, we're actually going to be tackling the single-player campaign. Now, there's a number of things we can do while in single-player. There's the one-player game, which is essentially arcade mode. You're basically going through a gauntlet of a bunch of different fighters, a bunch of different challenges, and at the very end, you fight the final boss. That's literally it. But as you can tell, we have bonus 1 and bonus 2 practice. These are things that we're going to be talking about in a later episode. We'll actually be talking about it in this episode, now that I think about it, but we'll be focusing on these in a later episode. For now, let's start one-player game. As you can tell, we can start off with our original 8, the main roster. We're going to start off with our big boy, Marion Mosby. Mario. Although best known as the mustachioid plumber who battles the Turtle Tribe with his distinct jumping action, this internationally famous hero has also acted as a referee, a driver, and even a doctor. He's been linked to Princess Peach of Mushroom Kingdom for years, but to this day, their true relationship remains a mystery. Can we acknowledge the fact that, like, even Sakurai is like, yeah, you know, they're a thing. You can hide it all you want, Miyamoto. Mario and Peach are a thing. Gonna start with his, I keep saying we're gonna start. I don't know why I'm saying that a lot. Maybe it's because it's the beginning of the LP. But as you can see, we have a number of different options. We have multiple difficulties. We have very easy, easy, normal, hard, and very hard. We also can choose the amount of stocks, anywhere from 1 to 5. This is actually going to be important because there is a character that is locked behind this. And I want to try going for this character right off the bat. Additionally, I want to talk about the high score down here. This isn't, I should say, anything new pertaining to Smash Brothers. Smash is really good at just keeping track of every little thing you do. And the high score, I want to preface this. The high score is actually dependent on what difficulty you're playing on. Your high score is only going to show what the best score is based on the highest difficulty. So if you've only played Mario on very easy, it's only going to show your very easy difficulty. But if you played Mario on very easy and then played him on hard, your high score is always going to show what the hard mode was. So with that being said, we're going to start with Mario. We're going to go hard mode, 3 stocks. I'm choosing this because there is actually a character, one of the 4 unlockable characters, is locked behind the arcade mode. There's actually 3 characters locked behind the arcade mode, but we'll get into that in a little bit. This character in particular, in order to unlock them, you have to be playing on hard mode, you have to have 3 stocks. Doesn't matter what character you pick, just have to have that criteria. And let's start with single player mode. We're starting with stage 1, fighting against Link. We're also going to be fighting on every character's respected stage, so we're going to be checking out Hyrule Castle, which is the Zelda stage, and basically, we're just going to be playing Smash. I already discussed mechanics of the game in the previous episode, so I'm mostly just going to focus on discussing things as they show up in the match. So as you can tell, Link is able to spawn bombs, that's his neutral special, and Jesus Christ, why am I being so dumb? It's because I'm not quite used to the floatiness of this game. I used to be so used to Smash 64, and I haven't in recent memory. And Link's already gone. Good job, buddy. You get all these points. You get special bonuses for every little thing you do. Not really going to go into what you need to do in order to get all the special bonuses, as it's not that important unless you really care about your score. Just know, every little thing you do, you get points. There's actually one thing that negates points from you, and that is, I don't remember what it's called. Basically, it's like if you use the same attack too many times. But as you can tell, this challenge is a little bit differently. We have to fight against an army of Yoshis. This is actually a very staple thing in Smash Brothers. Usually the arcade mode has you fighting against a bunch of different of the same character, and that right there, I just got a Power Star. A Power Star, which, yes, fun fact, there are items that will spawn randomly on the stage. These items are references to other Nintendo franchises, just like how the roster is references to other Nintendo characters. So, as you can tell, we have Mario from the Super Mario series. We have Yoshi from technically Mario, but they consider him different. He's from the Yoshi's Island series. And as you saw right there, that little star wand, that is actually the star wand from Kirby. That is an item that works kind of like a baseball bat, but it shoots stars when you hit it. What's inside this egg? Ooh, Pokeball! Pokeballs are actually really fun items because when you throw them, it will randomly summon a Pokemon! I happen to get one of the best Pokemon in the game, that being Snorlax. And you actually get points for finishing with Pokemon. There are a bunch of different Pokemon, so keep out for them. With Smash 64 in particular, they only have Gen 1 Pokemon. Next up, we're fighting against Fox on, what is this? The stage is called Sector Z, but I always just call it the Great, what is it? The Great Fox? Gray Fox? I'm sorry, I'm not the biggest Star Fox fan. I played Star Fox 64 a couple times. Yeah, that's about it. I played Star Fox Assault once at a friend's house, and that was about it. I also played Star Fox Zero when it came out. Also, as you can tell, there are stage hazards. In Sector Z in particular, there will be R-Wings that will show up and shoot everyone on stage. Okay, Fox, you need to die, please. Thank you. Ooh, barrel. I love how it falls on Mario grabbing the barrel, like squatting over. That's good. Break the targets. This is bonus stage number 1. Essentially, how we have to do this is every character has their own obstacle course. We have to break the targets within 2 minutes, and it doesn't matter how you do it, just break the targets. You want to try to do it the fastest you can, and if you fail, don't worry about it. This is what the bonus 1 and 2 practices are. This just allows you to play only the bonus modes on their own. Whereas, normally, you'd have to play them alongside the single-player mode campaign. So if you want to just practice these, you can, but I'm pretty confident in my abilities! Why do I open my mouth? Why do I open my mouth? Also, spoilers! One of the secret unlockable characters is Luigi! Thank you, Smash Brothers, for spoiling everything! My god! Yeah, okay, well now you know who this one of the unlockable characters is. It's Luigi! You can play as Luigi! Yeah, as you can tell, this challenge is you gotta play as Mario, you gotta fight the Mario Brothers. In terms of your ally, as you can tell, our ally right now is Yoshi. That is actually randomly generated. Every time you boot up the game, it's gonna be different. Also, one thing I should mention that I forgot to mention in the last episode is, there is no spot dodge. In previous Smash games, you had the ability to do a spot dodge, which was where you would shield and then hit down. That doesn't exist in this game, and it's really throwing me off. Also, Luigi died quickly. Can we acknowledge that? He died so fast. Yoshi, I wanted that! Oh, that almost hit him. Ooh, ray gun. I threw it accidentally. The ray gun lets you shoot laser beams. Not that exciting. So like a good friend. Yoshi is a good friend. Next challenge, we gotta fight Pikachu. Man, I'm really upset that I failed that bonus 1 mission. That sucked. Break the targets is so easy, and I messed it up. Oh, one thing I should probably mention that I have failed to up to this point. Also, Saffron City, you're actually fighting on top of Silph Code, which is an awesome idea. I love this stage. One thing I should mention about the single-player mode. It's important to know how many stocks you pick when you go into this, because your stocks do not reset every time. Those 3 stocks that I have, I keep those for the entire run. If I die, I have to use a continue, which continues aren't that big of a deal. All it does is it takes your high score and cuts it in half. But I should mention, the character that we are trying to unlock right now, you cannot use a continue. So if I fail this run, I actually have to redo this. But as you can see, next challenge, gotta fight Giant Donkey Kong. Giant Donkey Kong I actually don't have an issue with. Some people tend to have issues when it comes to the giant fights. For one, you get two partners with you, which makes things a little bit easier. I say that as my partners are getting absolutely creamed. Probably shouldn't be using that term, but it's fine. God, they are just getting... Oh, heart container! Heart container! Heart container fully heals you. Actually, I shouldn't say fully heals you because it only heals you if you have 100% or more. But if you have more than 100%, it just heals that much. That I worded that very poorly. It heals 100%. Fox blew himself up! Why did you blow yourself up, Fox? Yeah, so fun fact, some of the items that you can collect can actually be explosives. Fox blew himself up. But it's fine, we beat Donkey Kong. Second bonus challenge, port the platforms. Difference between this one and break the targets is instead of breaking targets, you have to touch the platforms. Still the same thing though, each character has their own individual, unique obstacle course. You have 2 minutes to complete it, you just gotta touch all the platforms. And if you can do it, great. If not, well, don't worry. You can do the bonus challenges. I'm actually gonna hope to God I get this because I really don't want to make myself look like an idiot and fail both missions. Oh God, this part. There we go. Perfect! I actually was able to do this one instead of failing the break the targets. How did I fail that? Got another big gauntlet of enemies. Like I said, we have to fight 8 different Kirbys. This actually pertains to an ability Kirby has that I have not talked about. If you have not played the Kirby series, you may not know this, but Kirby's special ability is he can inhale enemies and actually absorb their powers. That is an ability he can do in Smash. So all the hats that he's wearing, those are actually characters' abilities. What he does is he just steals their neutral special. So with Donkey Kong Kirby, he can just do Donkey Kong's neutral special and oh, Maximinos! I need those! Don't touch it! No! Don't eat those! Don't eat those! You ate them both! I hate you! Oh God, I really don't want to lose a stock here. This is usually one of the missions where I lose a stock because these Kirbys can actually be pretty aggressive. Oh! Super... No, I lost a stock. And of course you've got the superstar. Thankfully, these Kirbys actually do die pretty quickly. The only thing is they are very aggressive. They usually die within one good smash attack. Because the thing that's interesting is AI really, like, the Kirby AI, or I guess I should really say oh God, why am I blanking here? The Gauntlet AI, I should say. The Gauntlet AI never used the recoveries. So basically you can just knock them off stage and just know that they're really not going to come back. But they're pretty aggressive. Oh, also I should mention, you do not have air dodges in this game. That's another thing I failed to mention. Also, everyone's cheering me on and I don't like that because it usually means I'm going to die. And I really don't want to lose 2 stocks here. I'm already mad that I lost 1 stock. Wait, oh. Okay, you still fell. Yeah, so as you can tell, he could have easily recovered if he used his recovery. But because he's a Kirby, a Gauntlet AI, he does not use recoveries. Next one, we gotta fight Samus on Brinstar. Brinstar is an interesting stage, as there's actually going to be hot lava, question mark, that will rise and fall throughout the stage. That's why these above platforms are actually important, because these help you protect yourself from the lava. The lava also kills at very early percentages, so one of the good strategies to do is kind of just get Samus up to a decent percentage, and then just let her kill herself by the lava. That is a bomb! That explodes! Because it's a Mario item. It's a bomb. Oh God. I really... 64% is not kill percentage when it comes to the lava, but it's close. Oh, give me that. Oh, hammer! 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 Hammer is one of the best items in the game. You literally just swing your hammer for a long period of time. You are not necessarily invincible, but you're pretty invincible. It's one of the best items in the game. If you see it, grab it. Next challenge, fighting Metal Mario on the Metal Cavern. This is actually a stage that is not playable. It's the only stage out of all of Smash Brothers that appears but isn't playable. Metal Mario is basically Mario but he has insane weight and his knockback is reduced to nothing. He doesn't have... I can't say he has super armor. It's more so just his knockback is greatly reduced and he becomes so heavy that it's very difficult to knock him around. Essentially what I like to do is I like to just go next to the stage, grab him, and just throw him. He can recover, so this isn't a foolproof strategy, but it works pretty dang good. That right there is a proximity mine. Wherever it lands, it'll stay there, and if you... Good job, Metal Mario, for demonstrating how the proximity mine works. If you touch it, it explodes. Good job. Good job, Metal Mario. Bonus stage 3. As you can tell before, this one's actually not playable. This one is literally just race to the finish. We have some sort of obstacle course that we got to get through, and as you can tell, we're fighting these weird purple guys. We'll get into those very shortly. But essentially, you're just trying to get through this obstacle course. We've got the first part where you had to fight a purple guy. We got those. Those little things will explode, so do not touch them. We've got another purple guy over here. Right here, we have... These are... Oh, God. What are they called? Bumpers? I want to say they're called? I think they're called bumpers. If you hit them, they will knock you around. They only deal 1%, though. One thing I should mention, the bonus stage 3, which is race to the finish, you don't need to worry about completing this one. It's just extra points. And those purple people are actually known as the Fighting Polygon Team. They're literally just clones of the original roster, except they don't have any textures to them. They are literally just polygons. This is easily said the most challenging gauntlet because you're essentially fighting 30 of every character. It's randomly generated as to who you fight. Once again, they will not use recoveries, so as soon as you knock them off stage, they're pretty much as good as dead. Some of them are going to be a little bit more... don't touch it! Don't touch it! That's mine! You son of a gun! I needed that! Oh, God, you're a certain character, and I really... Oh, God, this is bad. I'm already at 147. I'm already at 147. I need that. I need that. I need these items. Oh, I'm already at 200%, 173. No, don't throw that! Please! Oh, God, I almost landed on the shell! God, you have a star rod. Huh? Okay, okay. I'm not doing good right now. How? Okay, there we go. Yep, knew I was gonna die at some point. Oh, this could be bad. This is actually really bad. Alright, I need to start using items. Sometimes it actually is a really good strategy to just throw items, as it does deal a lot of knockback. But it's also good to just use items. Good job blowing yourselves up, but that also blew me up, and I have a piss ton of percentage on me now. I'm already at 100%! And I'm not even halfway through this! Superstar! Superstar! Yes! Okay. Ah! Unfortunately, when you have the superstar, all the fighters will actually run away from you, so it makes it very difficult to actually fight them. But it's fine. It's okay. Oh, actually doing better thanks to that superstar. One strategy that I failed to mention with Mario is it's actually really good to use the tornado spin while off stage because you can get that extra momentum to bring yourself back a little bit. Oh, I died. No. Continue. God. Okay. As I mentioned before, you have to unlock a specific character without using a continue. So if I say yes on the continue, all it's going to do is cut my score in half. But I will not be able to unlock this character. Sure, whatever. I'll try with a different character. Technically, there are still 2 other characters that we can unlock during this route. It's just the one that I really wanted I can't unlock now. I'm gonna have to do a second run. It's fine. It's fine. Mario's not my best character. Unfortunately, the character I was trying to unlock is my best character. Mario's probably second or third best. I don't know. Every time I play Smash 64, I resonate with a different character. I don't know what it is. Smash 64 in particular is just that game where it's like every time I play this game, I resonate differently with a character. I have kind of the same issue with Ultimate, where it's like I have a large amount of mains. I have like 5 or 6 mains, but every time I boot up the game, I resonate differently with a character. It's like, oh hey, this... Really? Really, game? That's cool. No, that's fine. Just give me an explosive crate. Thankfully later Smash games actually made it easier to distinguish which ones are explosive and which ones aren't. But this one... Oh! Hammer! Hammer! Do not take that from me! I will end all of you! I will end all of you! Additionally, just like the Superstar, if you use the hammer, the AI will run away from you. That's what I was saying. With Ultimate, like, I have a number of mains, and every time I boot up the game, it's like I perform differently with each main. So it's like, okay, the first time, oh man, I'm really good with Terry, and then I'll stop playing the game, and then I'll come back. I'm like, oh man, now I'm really good with Lucas. I just don't know what it is. So Jesus Christ, these AI are completely destroying me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Essentially, what I'm gonna try to do is, oh, hammer, 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 hammer. You can take the. No, 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 no. Do not take that. You took it. You son of a gun. I don't even think I'm gonna be. I made it somehow. Ah! I thought I could get... Okay, well, that's one thing I have failed to talk about. If you grab the ledge, you actually have a number of ways of recovering. You can either press the A button to do an attack, like a get-up attack from the ledge, or you can press the roll button to actually do like a roll dodge. God, I lost 3 stocks from that in 2 attempts. This is bad. Alright, last finale, the Master Hand. This is the final boss of Smash Brothers. Essentially the creator of the game. He is the Master Hand. Master Hand is an interesting character. He has a set HP, he has 300 HP, and he's going to do a number of attacks. There's one right there where he just does like a little fist jab. God, jump, Mario! Ah! That move right there, he actually has a hitbox all the way up until he does his get-up. Or his little, like, get-up animation. Right there, he's going to shoot 2 bullets. As his percentage his HP goes down, he actually shoots more bullets, so keep that in mind. That move, he will lock onto you and drill you down to the ground. Do not get hit by that. That move sucks. Okay, you're going to shoot 2 more. One thing I should mention, it is very easy to dwindle down Master Hand to, like, no health. Basically, down airs. If a character has a multi-hit dare, just use that. That move, he'll kick you if he hits you. That move, you do not want to get hit by this, because if you're shielding, he will actually break your shield. Okay, gonna do a punch. Once he gets down to about lower than 100%, his attacks get a bit more powerful. So as you can tell right there, he shoots 3 bullets now. He only does that when he's below 100%. That move in particular, as I mentioned before, you don't want to get hit by it because he has a hitbox all the way up until he gets up to his neutral state. Additionally, his fire can also hurt you, as you can tell right there. Also, there. That's another demonstration. There we go. Master Hand's defeated. Honestly, I don't think Master Hand's all that difficult in 64. He's much more difficult in later Smash games. If you know his patterns, you can essentially get through this just fine. I personally find the fighting Polygon team to be the worst thing in the world. And Cheap Shot. That's the one that I was talking about that removes points. That one, you actually get penalized points for using the same move over and over and over again. The game wants you to use different moves. And that was Super Smash Brothers. Honestly, you know, this Let's Play was a little short, but yeah, I really like it. I think Smash Brothers is a game that I think everyone should play. I really don't think anybody needs to skip out on this one. No, I'm joking, obviously. This is only episode 2. Like, we still are going to go through every single character. It's just, every time you beat Classic Mode, it goes through the credits, it goes through all of that. Well, I want to talk about that ending animation there, how it shows Mario flopping over onto a desk, and then you hear a door close. The original Smash Brothers played a lot on the idea that the characters, the roster in the game, are actually toys. And Master Hand is actually a child's hand playing with the toys. He's essentially playing Master. And the reason why, at least in the opening cutscene, when it shows the desk turning into a stage, is it's the child's imagination. The desk that he's playing with his toys on turns into a stage because he's imagining these characters are fighting each other. I really like that mechanic, and I kind of wish Smash Brothers would bring it back. This idea was unfortunately removed in some of the later entries, or at least changed upon, but I really like the idea that Smash Brothers is literally just a child playing with his toys. Especially with what we know with, thanks to future Smash Brothers titles, but Smash Brothers Ultimate in particular, how Masahiro Sakurai actually says that every time he's considering a character to be playable in Smash, he buys toys and figures of said characters so he can get a better idea as to how their design works, how their movements are. He is so ingrained into like the idea of Smash Brothers that like the original concept of the game is a part of his design philosophy. I absolutely adore that, and it's one of the reasons why I wish Nintendo would bring back the idea of Smash just being a bunch of toys coming to life. Especially because with Smash 4, we got amiibos, which are toys to life. Like, Smash Brothers is ingrained in that. It also doesn't help that Nintendo originally started as a toy company. I'm sorry, I love that to death. I love that little detail, and it's one of the reasons why I have such a soft spot for Smash 64. But anyways, as a way to end off today, as you can tell, every time you beat Classic Mode, that's technically what they used to call it in later games, one-player game, you actually get a fun little end screen. It is unique to every single character. So this is Mario's. He is number 1. You are great. And let's see if I unlocked a character. I did. Let's see who this challenger is. I don't think it's interesting to anyone. It's Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. Jigglypuff is a character that can only be unlocked by beating Classic Mode. That's actually all you gotta do to unlock Jigglypuff. You don't have to play a certain difficulty. You don't have to play a certain anything. It's literally just beat Classic Mode and you can unlock Jigglypuff. Just like other Smash games, in order to unlock the character, you actually have to beat them in a fight. Now that we beat Jigglypuff, we have now unlocked Jigglypuff. You can now use the balloon Pokemon Jigglypuff. And we'll be booted back to the title screen. And with that being said, that is actually going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Unfortunately, I was not able to unlock the original, or the character that I wanted to unlock, which actually I should probably play Mario's bonus game because I failed to do that before. But yeah, that's it. Next time we will actually be covering the newest character, or the not newest character. We won't be playing Jigglypuff next. We'll be tackling the next character in the roster, that being I want to say, I don't actually know who it is. So you know what? I'm not gonna end off the video yet. I want to wait until I can look at the title screen with the character select. Okay. One thing I should also mention about the bonus 1 practice is that instead of having a 2-minute timer, you're now timed as to how quickly you can do it. So if you want to beat your score, you can actually do it this way. But I wanted to make sure I completed that because there's actually a character that is unlocked by beating all of the Break the Targets with the original 8 characters. So with that being said, next time we will be tackling one-player game with Donkey Kong. And I will see you all then. Goodbye!